Rockstar Gang, what up? What up? Appreciate everyone. Join the live stream. Do me a favor as you come in. Make sure you pound that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And of course, make sure you smash that post notifications bell so you don't miss any new content. Thank you for any of you guys that continue to show your support. Also, PS, become a member today. As always, it's less than a cup of coffee to become a member a month. So make sure you do that. Shout out to BetUS as always, our sponsorship of the Robstar Report. Sign up free today. Get 125% bonus up on your first bet. Mock Draft 5.0, man. This is our fifth one. We've been breaking them down. It's a weekly mock draft we've been doing here on the Robstar Report. Yeah. So without further ado, let's not waste any time. Obviously, it's 8:00 at night. Let's get right into it. Tony, I appreciate you joining, man. Panthers gal, appreciate you joining. Antonio says, "What's up, Clay? Appreciate you, man." And like, subscribe, comment, share the stream, please. Antonio knows best. So, guys, just follow Antonio's steps, and it is the best thing you can do for me. All right, and it's all for free. So, and then it doesn't cost a thing. So I appreciate that, Antonio. Let's get right into it, man. Let's not waste no time. I'm gonna move you guys over here on this screen. Fix my camera there. Thank God tomorrow is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's had a wonderful week. All right, let's share the screen. I'm going to share this entire screen. All right. Let's go right there. Let's go right there. Let's get this mock draft pulled up. 7 rounds. Let's make it move fair. Let's make it move fairly quickly. This is how I do it. Okay, and I'm sick, and my kids have been out of school the last 3 days because of the winter weather. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I hope you feel better, Panthers gal. Hopefully your kids don't get sick. And stay safe in that winter weather. All right. Let's get right into it. We're going to break each pick down as we go throughout tonight's live stream. Again, do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, as you tune in, make sure. They're sick too. God, everybody's getting sick right now. So again, I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Again, do me a favor, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and again, feel free to feel free to comment. Like, leave a comment as we go throughout tonight's live stream. Who you guys like? And all that good stuff. Okay, make sure you say pick this guy, whatever, whichever one you like. All right, whichever person you like. So feel free to get in the comments as we go through this. Okay. Let's see how this board falls. So first things first, in my mind, let's see how this board falls. Okay. And I want to see. I want to see how this board falls, and then we'll do some. Probably we'll trade back. If Mason Graham's there, Abdul Carter's there, I might go ahead and take it, or we might imagine that they're not and trade back, because there is a scenario I've been seeing that I kind of like, but I kind of want to put my twists on that version. Okay, I kind of want to put my twist on that version I've been seeing. All right, so let's get right into it. Appreciate y'all. Let's get some vibes going here. Let's get some vibes going. Let's get some vibes. Let's see here. Dom34, what's up, man? Smash that like, that subscribe. Appreciate you, brother. Wow, that is an interesting board. What in the hell? So Cam Ward, Tennessee makes sense. Shador to the Cleveland Browns makes sense. New York is an interesting one. I mean, having McMillan and Malik Neighbors would be absolute. T-Mac and Neighbors would be absolutely filthy. Hunter and Christian Gonzalez, but also Hunter, and then whoever else they have on the wide receiver side. I mean, obviously, we don't know what Travis Hunter is going to do, even though he's actually at the combine, I think, is going to be going in as a corner. I think at the combine, he's going to be training with the corners, if I'm not mistaken. Will Johnson to Jacksonville. Okay, makes sense. They need some corner help bad. Abdul Carter to the Raiders is interesting. But him and Max Crosby together would be absolutely filthy. James Pierce Jr., that's an interesting one for the Jets. I don't know if I could see that or not. The only two I'm kind of thinking here is that out of these picks, T-Mac won at 3, and then the Jets taking James Pierce Jr. Those are the ones that are kind of interesting to me here. I need to look at something here. There is a Pro Football Network one that I've been looking at. Let's see what we got here. All right. Keep pounding, Josh. Appreciate you on. Get Tyler Warner if Carter and Graham are gone. Let's see here. I don't know. I kind of want to see what trade value we got here. I like the trade. I like the trading idea here. I mean, I know Mason Graham's on the board. I think ideally in a realistic scenario, I'm taking Mason Graham. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking Mason Graham for sure at 8. But in this scenario, I want to treat this. We can double edge later or double D line. I mean, it's either double D line or D edge for me, really. But the thing is I'm going to trade back. Here's the reason why I'm going to trade back. Is because I want to, let's try not to trade and see how that goes. Well, I've done a lot where I haven't traded, T. Thompson. I've done a lot of mocks where I haven't traded. So that's the thing. I'm thinking that maybe I'll trade in this one because 16's enticing. 16, 47, 78 for this. I mean, that's 44% chance that they accept that. There's a 44% chance that they accept that. Okay. We need double edge and D line if we're going to be completely honest. Okay. So then obviously this makes a lot more sense because we basically get 2 extra picks, not only in the second round, but also in the third round. So if we're going to say we're going to double up on edge and D line, I think this is a no-brainer. I mean, us just picking at number 8, that draft is not going to be as enticing, I feel like, or tasteful as I feel like for like getting a trade back like this. I feel like if I'm Carolina, even though Mason Graham's on the board for sure, like I think in a real case scenario, I don't think they pass up on Mason Graham. In this case scenario, if we're thinking about, okay, I want to double up on edge, I want to double up on the defensive line, this is a no-brainer for me. If we're going to double up on positions, this is a no-brainer trade for me. And I'll take that 16th position, and I'll take your first, second, and third round pick. There we go. And that's a realistic trade. I can see something like that. And that's about as much as you're going to get. So they went Mason Graham, fine. Cool. Now, Mike Green's off the board. That's who I was kind of hoping that would fall, but he didn't. That's okay. Okay, so this is where it kind of gets interesting for me. I mean, Tyler Warren is very enticing, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who Tyler Warren is, he's the tight end out of Penn State. He is definitely one of the. He's definitely a fan favorite among Carolina Panthers fans. Definitely a fan favorite among Carolina Panthers fans. I'm surprised that they don't have his analysis up here. I mean, you're talking about a guy, tight end, and again, we just talked about this. I just talked about this last night. Tight end, I feel like is just as important as getting a true number one wide receiver. I think having a true pass and catch running back and a true number one can actually open up the middle of the field for Bryce. And I think that, I mean, this guy, how is it these draft picks change? What do you mean? We just traded back. So that's why they changed. We just traded back. All right. We just traded back. We traded back to get Tyler Warren. Well, I tried to trade back to get more picks, which that didn't work out. But I was trying to get Mike Green, see if he fall. All right. Didn't work out. It is what it is. This is mock drafts. This is fantasy land. Here's the thing about Tyler Warren, man. He is a dynamic tight end, ladies and gentlemen. He was the heartbeat of that Penn State's offense, okay? He's a versatile offensive weapon that I think Carolina could definitely use. Now, I know we're going defense. I know defense is just as important. Warren's route running, though, okay? His physicality, that's another thing that makes him enticing. I would also like to say that his yards after the catch ability, that also makes him a nightmare for us trying to, go after these guys. His scheme versatility and game-breaking impact should cement his place in a top 20 pick. So I like Tyler Warren here. I mean, I'm willing to take him now. Again, this is where it gets interesting. Do I take my chance on a guy like a Mykel Williams out of Georgia or Walter Nolan, who's a true nose tackle, 3 technique, 5 technique, 3 technique, 5 technique, 1 technique? I mean, do you take a Walter Nolan here? That's the thing. I think that's a very good question to ask yourself. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I think that we should in this situation. I mean, I'm willing to even. God, this is tough. I'm probably gonna have to go with Mykel. Well, I don't know. I might not go with Mykel Williams, and I might not go with Tyler Warren here. Well, it's between him and Shamar Stewart. Let me look at the D line. We got Walter Nolan. I think I'm still taking Mykel Williams over Shamar Smith and Walter Nolan. I mean, again, Mykel Williams, 6'5", 265, big time edge defender. Mid first round pick, which is perfect. That's where we are. He's ranked 6th in his position group. 6'5", 265. Gets a lot of comparisons to Jermaine Johnson I've seen. I think this guy could be a product of a game. He could be a game record, right? If he can harness those physical traits he has, expand that pass rushing tool set, I mean, the sky's the limit. I mean, the biggest concern for me is Mykel Williams is that he might never progress beyond being a quality run defender who occasionally flashes in the passing game. He has that. His snap count limitations and reliance is interesting. I think I'm also interested in Shamar Stewart, who I'd probably take my word back and I would take Shamar Stewart over him. Because he's a versatile defensive lineman. You can play him D-line. You can play him edge. I mean, you're talking about a guy who's 6'6", 290. Had a great Senior Bowl, right? Mid-first round pick. His position rank, he's 4th, really, among which I've seen him 4th among most edge rushers in this draft class. Getting a lot of comparisons of like Darius Robinson out of Missouri last year, Keon White out of Georgia Tech, if y'all remember who Keon White was. Lucas Van Ness as another comparison I've seen this guy get compared to. He's a raw talent, but a very talented edge defender. Shout out to the chat room. Appreciate you, Don. That's my concern with Williams too, Clay. Yeah. KJ Giddens, KSU running back in the 5th round. Interesting there. Here's the thing. Again, another thing. Again, Shamar Stewart's kind of like Mykel Williams. Again, has the physical traits, right? But again, he's a work in progress in terms of technique and consistency. Now, when we did the Senior Bowl breakdown, my man Dan, who is a part of Roundtable Sports, if you know who Roundtable Sports are on YouTube, if you don't, you should go check them out. We do an NFC South Roundtable show every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on the NFC South Roundtable, part of Roundtable Sports. But they were there live in the flesh, boots on the ground at the Senior Bowl. We got some insight. Dan thinks that Shamar Stewart could be one of the best edge rushers out of this class. Just because of his ability to play multiple positions along the front, right? Which makes him a valuable scheme, versatile type of defender, right? So for creative defensive coordinators, Evero, perfect example, can use his versatility to his strengths, right? Again, needs to expand his tool shed moves, right? For his pass rush toolkit is what I'm saying. He needs to be more consistent if he wants to play at that NFL caliber tackles. In the run game, I would say, obviously, he's a better run defender. I agree with PFF. He's a better run defender than Mykel Williams, right? And then also when Mike, we talk about Walter Nolan. I mean, to me, maybe Walter Nolan's the best pick here. It's between him and Shamar Stewart. Like, I think Walter Nolan, if you're looking for a guy, again, you're talking about a guy who's 6'3", 305, true nose tackle. He can play nose, he can play D tackle, whichever one you want, right? But he's a 6'3", 305 pounds, runs a 4.9 40. Did get a Senior Bowl invite, best defensive tackle at the Senior Bowl. Getting a lot of Tyler Davis comparisons. I've even seen Levi Awana Zukarai. I cannot pronounce his last name, but I know who I see it. It's his name in my head. Devontae White out of Georgia. He's gotten a lot of comparisons to those guys. Again, I think this is a guy that could be a day one impact. Like, if we're looking for someone against the run who has just that untapped potential as a pass rusher, we're looking at Walter Nolan. Okay. His combination, he is explosive for a big man. Raw power. He would translate immediately into some disruptive blocking schemes. He can collapse pockets from the interior. That's what I like to see out of this guy. Three technique in a four-man front. He's got that ability. He can create havoc that I feel like is more beneficial than the other two guys we were just talking about. I think it's a favorable one-on-one matchup. If someone leaves him one-on-one, good luck on that. Good luck on that. I think this guy's ceiling, if we're talking about a ceiling, we're looking at an all-pro caliber interior defender in Walter Nolan. This guy is going to command double teams. So if let's say we kept A'Shawn Robinson, let's say obviously A'Shawn Robinson is going to be here next year, but then we get Derek Brown. You got both of those guys on the outside, and you got Walter Nolan, a true nose tackle on the inside. I don't think this is an overthink move. If I take Walter Nolan here, that's all I'm going to say. What's up, Trapsec? Clay, my bad. I got here in late. I'm at work right now. No, you're good, man. No worries. Tired of drafting raw talents. We need draft players that proven it. Well, Walter Nolan is a proven one. He is going. I think his ceiling, again, like I said, his ceiling in my eyes, not only does he fit the 3-4 scheme, but I think he's a all pro. He's an all pro waiting to happen. I think he's an immediate impact type of player. I do like Michael Williams. I think he's a Trayvon Walker in the making. Shamar Stewart, again, could end up being a game wrecker as well. Yeah. So, Omar, draft Penn State player. You're talking about Tyler Warren. I'm not drafting Tyler Warren right now. In a different lifetime, maybe. Or a different mock draft. You're a nurse. I've never had time to get on the internet. I am not a nurse. So I'm going to go with Walter Nolan. I think that's the best pick right there. And we traded back. We've got 2 second-round picks and 2 third-round picks now. And we went from having 9 picks in the draft to 11. See how this works out. Kenneth Grant's a good one too. I think Nolan's better, me personally, now. At least from what I've seen from the Senior Bowl. Can we try PFN, Pro Football Network? Is that the one? Pro Football Network? Appreciate everyone in the live stream. By the way, guys, we have a live goal tonight. Okay? If we reach that live goal, I'll do a major giveaway. See the 22 teal super chats? If we reach that goal tonight, I will do a major giveaway of some sort for next season. I'm going to be doing those all off season, whether it's a jersey giveaway, whether it's tickets giveaway. We're going to be doing some type of giveaway. All right. So right here, got Walter Nolan, man. Now we've got some interesting here. We're at 47. Let's see who went off the board here. All right, so TJ Sanders, Donovan Ezeruku, Siobhan Rebel, okay, Trey, Jack, Landon Jackson, Demetrius Knight. Damn, Chicago's got 39 and 41. Damn, because that was our second round pick. Fuck. I should have tried to trade with them. Omar Norman Lott, okay. Demetrius Knight, Jahad Campbell. All right. right. JT. We still got JT. Scatterbo's off the 4. Xavier Watts, Princely, Umana, Million, Carson, Schwarzer. Hold on, T. Thompson. I see you in there saying JT. Let's see who we got at edge. This might be a no-brainer for JT. Am I taking? Here's the question: am I taking JT over Kyle Kennard? Am I taking JT over Kyle Kennard? I think I am. I do like JT. I think I'm going to take JT here. Who else do we have up on this board? Darren Porter. Oh, I mean, shit. Jalon Walker. Not a great run defender. We might need to go somewhere else. I mean, Kyle could fall to that 58. Kyle could fall to that, or Derek Harmon. Dude, Derek Harmon and Walter Nolan would be filthy. Ooh. Shout out to Trap Set with that. Hey, shout out to Trap Set with that. Appreciate you, Trap Set, with that. $199 donation. Again, guys, we have a live chat, or we've got a live chat goal we're going on right now. If we reach that, again, we will be doing a major giveaway. All right. All right, so let's get back to this real quick. And again, become a member today, guys. Absolutely. I changed I'm not going to take Derek Harmon here, though. I'm at 47. T. Thompson. I think I got to take. I'd rather take JT now. You know what I'm saying? Let's break down JT real quick, ladies and gentlemen. So JT, edge rusher. I think he's 6 foot. I want to say he's 6'2". No, he's 6'5". Damn, I'm way off. 6'5", 269. Let's see. Runs based off his statistics that I'm seeing. He runs a 4.62. He's getting compared to Javonte John Baptist. He's getting also comparisons to Jermaine Johnson and KJ Henry. JT, he's got a high floor. He's a high ceiling defensive end. Got great size, great strength. Problem is I've noticed that a lot of people who analyze him say he's a better fit for a 4-3 base defense or multiple fronts. So that's where my issue is with JT. Now, that doesn't mean that he couldn't adapt to a 3-4. The thing is that his ability to set the edge in the run game, that's the biggest thing that I see for him. With that 87.3 run defense. That means he can be an immediate contributor on that run defense. Right? I think he can develop his pass rushing skills, that's what probably offers him intriguing upside. I mean, he has the frame to potentially add weight, slide inside on pass downs, create mismatches against guards. I think as his spirits and coverage dropped, he's got some coverage and yeah, he's got some coverage drops. Yeah, could be a guy that ends up being, his ceiling I think his ceiling is going to determine on his ability to really refine his pass rushing technique, right? Build that toolbox is what I'm saying. That's what I call it. Build that toolbox. All right. I think I'm going to go with JT. I think this is the best pick here. We'll go JT. Definitely the best edge defender on the board. Even though I do like Kyle. Kyle went already gone. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. Interested to see what falls. Birch is gone. Took Jalen Walker. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So far, Nolan, JT. All right. Now we got Derek Harmon. Let's see what tight ends we got. Gunner still here. Okay. Mace Taylor, Harold, Fenton. Okay. I don't care. I don't mean to click on quarterbacks. Wide receivers, still Royals is on the board. Isaiah Bond is still right there at 82. Tez is still on the board. Jaden Higgins. Okay. I'm just looking at wide receivers, not necessarily saying I'm going to take one. I am interested in getting one. Okay. Mello Dobson. Okay. So Darian Porter, Ezra Thomas for corner. Darian Porter's an interesting pick here at 58. I mean, do y'all see this? Here's the thing about Darian Porter. Do y'all see this passer rating? He only allowed a 4.7 passer rating. He only got 3 interceptions. He only allowed 70 yards. He played 12 games. 12 games, 45 defensive snaps. Coverage snaps, 201. 5 receptions off of 17 targets. Only allowed 70 yards. What? There's no way this is right. PFF, there's no way this is right. You're telling me this guy only allowed a completion rate of 29 point, a completion percentage of 29.4. Run defense is ass. Man coverage, he's okay. Zone coverage, which is perfect for what we're trying to do here. You're telling me this guy a 4.7 passer rating? 6'4", 200 pounds. Outside man, press corner. Runs a 4.38. Runs a 4.38? Getting a comparison to Tyreek Stevens. The fuck? Track background. Got great athletic traits. Could make an impact on special teams. An immediate roster value. Natural instincts in zone coverage. Great length and speed. Can match up vertically. Quick processor of the game. Can cause underneath routes. Uses his length to disrupt passing windows. Would translate well in an NFL zone scheme. Natural coverage instincts, elite movement, great hip movement. Best suited for a zone defense, zone heavy defense. But for a 4.7 passer rating, that's filthy. There's got to be something wrong with him, though. What's the issue with him? Needs to continue working on tackle technique and press man coverage. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm intrigued. I am very intrigued. I don't know about you guys. I'm intrigued. But I did say I would. Oh, damn. Darius Alexander fell right there. Ooh. Ooh. Who's in my Discord right now? Don't switch. Oh. By the way, if you want to join the Discord, let me know. It's for free. You can come hang out there and chat about Panthers football. All right. It's between Darian Porter now and Derek Harmon. Let's look at Derek Harmon, break him down real quick. Dom34 comes in, says smash that like and subscribe. Appreciate that, Dom. Let's look at this. Let's look at this defense. Let's look at Derek Harmon. Let's break his ass down real quick. 6 foot. I know he's like 6'5", 310. Okay, runs a 5'1". Yeah, runs a 5'1". 80. All right, so he's got a. All right. Okay. Projected a first late round pick. Well, he dropped further than that. Obviously, physical traits is nice. Obviously, he can create havoc in the backfield with pass rushing grade of 91, a run rate of 17.6, and he's a great run defender. Fits in a 3 technique in a 4-3 or a 5 technique in a 3-4 scheme. Could carve out a role as a rotational player with an upside in the NFL. Dude, this is tough because when you look at this, man, this is where it gets hard, man, because like I want to take Darian Porter to help out JC Horn. I mean, when you got a guy right here who runs a 4.38, he's 6'4", 200 pounds, sucks in the run defense. That's because his tackling needs to be fixed. But and he needs to be better in man press, obviously, coverage. But geez, outside zone coverage, I mean, he's got a 90 completion percentage as a 29.4 and a zone coverage grade at 91. And his passer rating is at a 4.7. I mean, my God. But a wise man once told me that an elite pass rush can make an average corner room look elite. So we're going to go with Derek Harmon. We're going Derek Harmon. So we got Walter Nolan, JT. Maybe, hopefully we can find somebody on the back end as an edge rusher so we can double up on both. Appreciate everyone joining the live stream again. Make sure you pound that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Remember, we got 20 teal super chats. That is our live goal of the night. Make sure you get in that. Get in that. We'll do a major giveaway. Also, become a member today. Less than a cup of coffee. Less than a cup of coffee. All right, and if you're rocking with the channel and you want to just don't have the money, which is fine. We're not here for your money. Just like and subscribe. That's all for free. All right. So we've gotten 2 defensive line. What edge rushers we got left? We got Josiah Stewart. I mean, Ashton Gelati is interesting. David Walker is an interesting one as well. The way he's moved up draft boards. Savion Jones is another one. Tyler Barron. There's a lot of guys. Edge rushing room wise. Even Elijah Austin. No, not Elijah Austin. It's between if we get another edge, if we go Ashton, David Walker, or Savion Jones. It obviously will depend where we are on that. So I'm not going to go edge here. Jeffrey Bossa is interesting at linebacker. Jeffrey Bossa is very interesting at linebacker. Let's see. What else we need? We need a linebacker. We need a corner. Safety. Damn, Nick Amanawari's right there. Fucking safety. We need a wide receiver and we need a tight end. Do I take? Because I'm not going to get an edge. And what corners am I looking at on the back end? No Williams at 114. Quincy Riley, Denzel Burke. Quincy Riley's not bad. Kobe Bryant's right there at 103. Ezra Thomas, though, is probably the best pick in my opinion here. At least. I might have to wait to get a corner at 109 and 112. So, all right, we'll take corner out. I don't need D-line. I don't need edge because I'm going to wait for the edge group to fall out. So, I'm going to go probably here, but I'm either going to go linebacker. So, that narrows it down to linebacker, safety, or wide receiver. I think I'm going to take Jeffrey Bossa here. I mean, Jeffrey Bossa he's got to be at least top 10 linebackers. Yeah. He's at least top 10 linebackers in this draft class. I mean, we're talking about a guy who's 6'2", 235. He's a multi-role linebacker. Obviously, he can kind of just do it all. I mean, his grading's not the highest, but it's not bad either. Doesn't miss a lot of tackles. That 9.6% is pretty good. Definitely needs to be better in the passing game. Could be better, but athletic. I mean, for a 6'3", 6'2", 235, that's a perfect size linebacker. That's where you would like those guys to be around there. Maybe a little bit taller and maybe add 10 pounds, but nothing crazy. Runs a 4.65 40. That's not bad. His best, but the problem is a lot of sub packages is good for him. He's obviously a proven blitz product the way they got him. When you look at his alignments, obviously he's got room to grow. He obviously diagnoses run schemes pretty well. I mean, just looking at this. But I feel like he's a better fit for you for scheme 4-3 though. Systematically, I feel like he fits better 4-3. Multiple pressure packages, probably. Coverage rotations, not bad. No, man. I think he's a good pick here. Part of me just not too sure. But then at safety, I mean, Nick Amanawari there, it's at 78 is so surprising me. Jalen Royals. Oh man, this is so tough. And then who's my next linebacker? Barrett Carter. I just don't like his size, man. 6'1", 230. Billy Bowman. Could take Jalen Royals here. I mean, Royals is nice for a wide receiver. Not saying he's going to be immediately at number one, but Jalen Royals nice. Is he nicer than Isaiah Bond is the question. I don't know if he's better than Isaiah Bond, in my opinion. I mean, we're talking about an Isaiah Bond who runs a 4.2, apparently runs a 4.28. I might just take Bossa here, though. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get anybody better than Bossa at this point at the line. I don't know if I'm going to get anybody better at the linebacker position than Bossa. I mean, Cody Lindenberg out of Minnesota is intriguing as well. I'll take we'll rock with Bossa. We'll rock with it. I'm not mad about it. Grant's off the board. Shai Stewart's off the board. Jalen Royals is gone. All right, what other wide receivers do I have available sitting there? I mean, this is where I think I have to take Isaiah Bond. Because I'm taking Isaiah Bond over. I mean, I like Tez Johnson, don't get me wrong. But, and I'm going to get me a center too. And I'm going to get me a tight end. I'm going to take Isaiah Bond. Isaiah Bond's an easy one for me, man. You're talking about a guy who's basically 5'11", runs a 4.28, multi-role receiver. Basically gets compared to Xavier Worthy all over again. Right? I think he's a guy that you can put him in the Z. He's definitely a project as a Z receiver, but he's really effective as a traditional X receiver, right? Yards after the catch type of monster. He just needs to be more consistent in contested catches situations. That's what I've seen a lot of people say about him. Obviously, explosive play due to the speed, right? I like Isaiah Bond. So far, Walter Nolan, JT, Jeffrey, JT, Harmon, Jeffrey Bossa, Isaiah Bond. I mean, Isaiah Bond gets a lot of comparisons to Xavier Worthy, so I'm cool with that. All right, so here we go. Let's see what edge defenders. I mean, if we're going to double up, do we need to double up now? No. Who do I have at the... I'm probably going to go Savion Jones. Not now. I don't know who's going to be there at that 146. Tyler Barron at 140 isn't bad. Let me look at this guy real quick. I've heard some good things about him. I need to dive deep into him a little bit more. That guy out of UCLA, Ahmed Hassan. How big are you? 6'3", 271. Elijah Roberts. Let's see what you got going on. Damn. How the fuck you come off these boards like this, bro? See, these guys just come out of nowhere. I haven't seen Elijah Roberts or Baron Sorrell at these parts. All right. What are we looking at for safety? All right, so it's probably going to have to be Billy Bowman now at 140. Him at 140. Or Malachi. I could get Malachi Moore, which I wouldn't be mad about either. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So we'll skip the safety spot. What tight ends are we looking at right now? Terrence Ferguson. What else position? What else, what about corner? I think I'm going to take Noah Williams in this position. I don't need don't need defensive line. And Elijah Roberts is interesting. How far up on the boards is Elijah Roberts? Where do people got this guy at? I mean, he's a big time. I mean, how he's got a 91 grade. I mean, Bond ain't that bad, T. Thompson. My God, he ain't that trash. Let's see. Because I mean, maybe what about Paul? What about where do they got I might wait to get Tyler Barron though. I don't think Tyler Barron should be this low. I mean, they've got him as the ADP at 124. What do they got? They got Braden Switson there. Where's Braden Switson? Right there at 184. Okay. Elijah Robinson. Damn. Okay. What else we got? So I only need line. Linebacker, I mean, him, boss up. I mean, shit. I might wait. I need a corner for sure. So I think I'm going to go in Williams. Safety, I know I need, but I'm going to wait on the safety part. Centers. Kind of have to wait on the back end on one of those guys. Edge. I like Savion Jones. After what I heard about Savion Jones at the damn Senior Bowl, I'm kind of enticed to take him. Maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. Let me look at the rest of the room again. All right, so corner, Noel Williams. Safety, probably Billy Bowman. Edge, could take Savion Jones. Linebacker, I'm not taking Barrett Carter. Tight end, okay. And that's it. That's all I need. Well, and then center. I don't know if I'm taking a tight end here. I might be able to get a decent tight end on the back end. All right, I'm gonna go. If you don't know, so let's break down Noah Williams because that's who we're gonna go with. We don't have a corner. We need a corner. This is where this is where these mock drafts I try to be so perfect with them. It's not going to be perfect though. It's not going to be perfect. Okay. Trying to get you a breakdown of this guy. All right, so Noel Williams, 40.9 passer rating, man coverage. I mean, all around pretty good. 13. So completion 48.5%. 6'1", 200, runs a 4.5 outside man press / corner. Interesting. Think I'm gonna go with him. What's up, Marcos? I mean, T. Thompson, I've taken Nick Amanawari multiple times. Guys, we've done multiple drafts. Clay, this is not best player. This draft is not that bad. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. We've done 5 of these. Come on now. This is just, we're just going a different route. We got to switch it up from time to time. If I did the same draft every single time, are you going to watch my mock drafts? It's boring. I got to keep y'all on your tippy toes. All right. So then I'm taking Savion Jones. So we doubled up on edge. If you don't know who Savion Jones is, you need to. All right. You need to. Had a great Senior Bowl. Was one of the top edge rushers in that Senior Bowl. His obviously PFF didn't move his draft stock up, but got a lot of praise at the Senior Bowl. I think he's better than Braden Swinson now, even though Swinson's higher than him. I think he's this guy's a versatile D lineman. He can play edge, he can play inside. He's 6'6", I think. Yep. 280 pounds. Runs a 4.7 40. He could be again. I think this is a guy who's going to be a project. Again, we're in the later rounds anyways, right? Most of these guys are going to be rotational piece at best, right? Not saying that they can't develop into anything more than that, right? But right now, coming out of the draft, this guy is a good rotational piece. Got a great athletic base, physical tools, right? Just we would have to manage our expectations. When you're talking about getting a guy at this time, right? I think he can grow to be a versatile defensive lineman, right? I think by year 3, this guy has the potential to be pretty high, right? I think he's a guy that will be in the league for years to come. So I think there's some room there for him to grow, though, for sure. So I'm going to take Savion. So got a corner, linebacker. We added to that room. Defensive line is stacked. This defensive line's fucking stacked with Derek Harmon and Walter Nolan. That's just insane. Y'all act like this draft is booty cheeks. You might need to go best player. This draft is off the rails. This is not that bad of a draft. I can't believe you said that, Josh. It's not that bad. Come on now. I'm sure we've seen worse out there. Hey, listen. If every draft was like the last 4, y'all would be bored. Jake Majors is a good center. Yeah, we'll see where he falls. Because now we got 140, 146, 164, and then we got the back end guys. I think I'm good on defense. I mean, unless I want to go another linebacker. To get a center, a tight end. Probably will get a running back, but I'll probably get him on the back end. Do need a safety. Hopefully my guy is still there. Damn. All right. Malachi Moore is not bad. I'm probably gonna take him. Probably get him. I'll probably get Malachi Moore at safety now at this point. He's gonna be the best. Well, Upton Stout ain't bad. Let's look into this Upton Stout a little bit more. Let's look into this Upton Stout is his name. Upton Stout out of Western Kentucky. This was a Senior Bowl product as well. Malachi Moore, I think, is better, but doesn't have some bad statistical standpoint from. This guy's small. Nope. 5'9". He's the same height as I am, and weight. I'm actually 3 pounds heavier. He's 5'9", 182. I'm 5'9", 185. Yeah, that shit ain't happening. No, sir. No, sir. We'll skip on the safety. We'll probably go Malachi Moore in the later round. All right, so I don't need any edge. I don't need D line. Quincy Riley at 151, and Trevor Etienne at 149. Trevor Etienne's an interesting running back choice. Trevor Etienne's an interesting running back choice, but am I taking him over? Am I taking him over Khalil Mullings? Not when he's 6'2", 233. Good God. You talk about a workhorse running back. Get a lot of good comparisons. Getting a lot of good comparisons. Braylon Allen and Brian Robinson Jr. Big bruising back, runs north and south style to the table. Blend of size, surprising burst, allows them to punch defenders, pick up through tough yardage between the tackles. Former linebacker, ended up moving over, so his vision and ability to set up blocks is there. Room to grow as he gains more experience in the backfield. In the pass game, still a work in progress. But as a background and as a linebacker, definitely gives him an edge in the pass protection, so it can definitely be a great protector in the backfield. Just needs to improve his route running and receiving skills. Interesting. Is a big boy like his brother. Is Phil Maffa still there? I have to look him up. Nah, he's gone. He gone. He is gone. This is not my best one. I'll be honest with you. It's not my best mock draft. Just took a different route. Like I said, if I did the same one every single time, it'd be boring. What's good, Marcos? What's good? Keep pounding. Appreciate you joining. All right. Let's see, we're at 140 now. All right, hold on. I already have a wide receiver. I might go Ubers there, honestly. Yeah, I'm not. I'm staying away from quarterbacks. I'm staying away. Linebacker. We don't need edge. Take that off. Stop going to edge, please. Defensive line, don't need it. Safety, corner, interior, running back, tight end. Jake Bringingstool. Yeah, I'm probably locked. If I'm locked in on a running back right now, yeah, I'm going Khalil Mullings. Khalil Mullings for sure. So Pat Bryant. I mean, the D line were fucking stacked. We're fucking absolutely stacked. You vouch for Jake as a Clemson fan. Interesting. All right, so tight ends. What do we got left? I could take Luke Lachey on the back end. All right, corner. What about safety here? What do we got? We still got Upton. I don't know why Malachi. I don't understand why Malachi Moore is that low. It blows my mind. How Jonah Monaheim fell that far. Might be able to get Jonah Monaheim at 164. So what am I going to go with here? Quincy Riley. He did pretty well. Quincy Riley. What is PFF's? What has PFF got against Quincy Riley? I don't understand. From the Senior Bowl from what I heard from the Senior Bowl was nothing but good things about Quincy Riley. I heard some good stuff about him. I don't think I'm going to take it. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get another corner. Meaning doubling up on corner. We doubled up on the D line. We doubled up on the edge. It wouldn't hurt to double up on the damn corner position. PFF with Quincy Riley. What do you got here? What do you have against this guy? Outside zone corner. How big is he? What is he? 6'5"? Not 6'5", 6 foot. 6 foot, 195. Not the best stats in the world. Valuable at nickel corner with the potential to develop in a starting outside corner. Skills, instincts will translate. Versatility, which allows them to fit multiple schemes, whether it's press man or zone heavy systems. All right. Make plays on the ball, makes great route recognition, make skills to make plays on the ball. Obviously, he's a shitty tackler if his run defense is at a 40. And he's not very good against man press. But he's not, I mean, he's great. He says he's fine in man press, but he ain't great. Yeah, well, that shows that there. says at the draft he could emerge as one of the more intriguing cornerback prospects in this draft once put his draft stock a boost at the combine. He just needs to improve his run support and showcase his skills against top tier receivers. What's up, Rolly? Riley is good. He had a good Senior Bowl. Canelo, Jake Paul is in the works for any of y'all boxing fans. I hope it's a legitimate fight, and Canelo absolutely just works him. All right, so we're gonna go Quincy Riley. This is not my best work, ladies and gentlemen. This is not my best work. All right. I would say our mock draft 4.0, the one we did last week, that one was pretty fucking stacked. If y'all remember that one from last week, that one was pretty stacked. Pretty stacked, I have to say. You guys helped me out a lot on that one. Y'all definitely put y'all's 2 cents in that one for sure. Let's see how this one goes now. I'm interested. I think my grading's not going to be bad. All right. Ooh, Jonah. Jonah's not going to be there, man. I'm not going to be able to get a center. Am I? I mean, Clay Webb, he plays mainly left guard. I don't need left guard help. Dylan Fairchild. Didn't you play some center at Georgia? No, you played left guard, right guard. That's why I thought you played center. I know Majors is right there at 194, but I don't think he's going to fall. Who would you say the best options for us in the draft spots for a nickel corner? Good Lord. That's a good question. I'm a big Darian Porter fan. I'm not necessarily saying he's good in the nickel. I mean, he kind of can play anywhere. But if we're going with the best corner to play nickel, it's tough for me. I would probably have to say I would probably have to say best nickel corner. That's a good question. Keep pounding. That's a good question. Trey Amos might not be bad in the nickel. I don't think that's his best traits, though. It's a tough question, man. Based off of my understanding, the best nickel corners in this draft, I mean, really, you could say a lot of them. Like, I mean, you could even say Travis Hunter's good in the nickel. You could say Will Johnson's good in the nickel. Benjamin Morris out of Notre Dame's a good nickel corner. Siobhan Ravel, Trey Amos, Maxwell Harrison out of Kentucky, Denzel Burke out of Ohio State. Probably the best top nickel, though, if I'm not mistaken, is Jahdae Barron I think he's probably the best prospect for a nickel corner out of Texas. I'd have to do some more research on that. Yeah, I saw Jaden Daniels got the rookie of the year. There, Patrick Surtain got the defensive player of the year. All right. Let's get back to this real quick. What tight ends we got available? All right, so I'm not taking tight end. Safeties, I'm not taking safety. Linebackers. Danny Stutzman's interesting. Jay Higgins is interesting. Damn, get Stutzman and have Jeffrey Bossa. Double up on the linebacker position. Then I got 3 picks on the back end. I kind of like that. I mean, we doubled up on linebacker. I decided to double up on linebacker. I didn't even think about Danny Stutzman being there. Shit. Doubled up on defensive line. Doubled up on edge. Got a corner, so we're okay. I mean, we at least got a corner. Jeffrey Bossa, and you got Danny Stutzman. Well, we doubled up on corner, too. Shit, never mind. I mean, we doubled up on defensive back, defensive line, linebackers, and edge. Shit. Holy fuck. Y'all said this draft is wild. I mean, we traded for a first round. We traded back for a first round pick, second round pick, and third round pick. And y'all are complaining. Quincy Riley is not a bad pick there. I mean, we doubled up on all defensive positions. Defensive line, edge, linebacker, and corner. Got a workhorse running back to back up Chuba. Let's speed that up a little bit. Turbo. There we go. All right. So now, this is where I'll probably go ahead and get my safety. I'm going to go ahead and take my Malachi Moore. He's the best safety available. I'm going to go ahead and take my tight end, which is Brant Kuth, but I'm not going to take him now. I'm going to go ahead and take... I'm going to take another wide receiver. Did I get a tight end? I didn't get... Oh, no, I'm going to get my tight end. I'm going to take Theo Weiss Jr., Theodore, and then in my opinion, the best tight end left on the board is really this guy. Let's see how this comes out. Make sure you guys pound that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on new content. We should be over 20-something likes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. We should be even more than that. We had over 35 people in here at one point. So we've got people slacking on that like button. So before I show you, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, okay? Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate that if you would. Appreciate that if you would. Gonna mess around with Apple for a second. And we have a mock draft, ladies and gentlemen. We have our mock draft. All right. Y'all ready? Okay, they didn't like the Walter Nolan pick. They said that we should have went with the highest player ranked there, and that is Luther Burden. Did not. All right. Walter Nolan. So we traded for our first round pick to the Cardinals. We got a 16th, 47th, and a third round pick. Got Walter Nolan, JT, Derek Harmon, Jeffrey Bassa, Isaiah Bond, Noah Williams, Savion Jones, Khalil Mullins, Quincy Riley, Danny Stutzman, Malachi Moore, Theo Weiss, and Brant Kuthe. And we got an A- overall. And we literally filled the defensive line. We filled up the edge rushing room. We filled up the linebacker core. We also got a corner, filled up the corners, back-to-back corners. We doubled up on literally 4 position groups. Edge, and wide receiver. We doubled up on wide receiver. But on defensively, we doubled up on defensive line, linebacker, edge, and corner. And getting Malachi Moore at 228 might be a steal. Let's look at the. We'll download that. I wish it would save my mock drafts. Let's go look at last week's mock draft. So if I pull up last week's mock draft, see if I can pull it up. Let's see what last week's mock draft looked like. Quick look here. Was it this one? I don't think that was it. Quick look here. I don't remember if that was it or not. We got a couple here. I don't remember if this one was last week's or what. I might have posted one of these. Either way, this was. We'll have to go. I'll have to go back and see which one that was. If that's our 4.0 or if this one was our 4.0. Either way, all of these are pretty solid. I really want to say this was our 4.0, where we did Kenneth Grant, Kyle Kennard, Alfred Collins. Then you got Lathan Ransom, Tez, Carter, Tyler Barron, Cody Lindenberg, O'Donnell Fortune, Jake Majors, Tonka Hemingway. That one wasn't bad. And then this one was Kenneth Grant, Kevin Winston Jr., Alfred Collins, Jalen Royals, Azariah Thomas, Tyler Barron, Barrett Carter, Braden Swinson, Jonah Monahan, Jay Higgins, Jabbar Muhammad. Then we found a sleeper in the wide receiver. This guy, Efton Chisholm, could be an absolute sleeper, and then Donovan Edwards. I think between even those two, I think the one we did tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I think the one that we did tonight actually might be better than the 4.0. And a lot of people like that 4.0. I think this was the 4.0 one. One of those two were the 4.0s. And I think this one's better. Honestly, it had a better grading than both of those, if that's the 4.0. The 5.0, I don't know if it's the 5.0 is the best one we've done yet. Maybe one of the first 2-3 mock drafts that we did. Walter Nolan, though, JT, Derek Harmon, Jeffrey Bassa, Isaiah Bond. We'll post this up. I'll post this up tonight. Let's see what backlash we get for it. Let's see what backlash we get for it. All right. Appreciate everyone joining the live stream again tonight. That was your mock draft 5.0. Broke down at least most of the players we took. Normally on the back end, I don't really break down those guys. But yeah, again, do me a favor. Make sure you smash that like button. That's all I ask, okay? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new content. I would greatly appreciate that. Again, remember, become a member today. It's less than a cup of coffee per month. Also, shout out to BetUS, their sponsorship of this live stream. Sign up for free today. Get up to 125% bonus on your first bet, up to $2,000, but bet responsibly. You can use my link in my link tree in this live stream. Also, make sure you follow me on Facebook. I'm trying to grow my Facebook channel. I'm trying to grow my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. So my other social media, please do me a favor and go over there and drop me a follow. All right. And I'll follow you back. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. All right. So if you drop a follow on Facebook, you drop a follow on Instagram, you drop a follow on Twitter, you drop a follow on TikTok, I'll follow you back. And also, guys, feel free to join the Discord for free. It's a good way to communicate with me, talk about football, stuff like that. So feel free to join my Discord, okay? And the Discord for free. That's also in the link tree of this live stream as well, okay? So appreciate everyone joining the live stream again. And as always, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll break down the Super Bowl. All right. Appreciate you guys. Peace. Keep pounding. I'm out.